What's going on, guys? So we have an interesting project today, and that is to crawl up on top of the RV and clean off the solar panels. But before I do that, what I want to do here is show you what type of amperage we're getting from the solar panels to the battery bank. So hang tight, I'll be right back. So I have two GoPower 190 watt solar panels up there. As you can see, they're maintaining my batteries at 100%, 500 amp hours. And currently we are getting 3.5 amps from solar. 42.5 volts, 3.6 amps. It's that very top number. So we're gonna wipe them down and see if that number improves. I have my soapy water. It says water only, but it's actually soapy water. Microfiber cloth. And an obstacle here that I have to get around before I can get up there. Last time I came out here and I started messing with this, I saw a giant hornet's nest or wasp nest on it, so I'm gonna try to avoid to make that mistake again. Honestly, in my opinion, it is never fun climbing on top of an RV. Always feels a little sketchy. You always want to be careful, and definitely don't go up if it's wet outside. Here is the solar panel that came on the RV. This was the one installed by Coachman. And these are the two GoPower panels. You might be able to tell they are very dirty. Check that out. Much better. Now it's just time to do that one. If you got a fear of heights, leave a comment below. How would you feel about climbing onto an RV that's roughly 11 to 12 feet in the air? I'm not a big fan of it, but I do it when I need to. Okay, got two of them down. Let's knock out the third one over here. we go. That one's all clean. So we got all 3 panels clean. This one I don't have an indicator for in terms of how many amps are pulling in, but the other 2 190 watt panels from Go Power, I certainly do. Again, getting on and off an RV roof is always a little sketchy feeling. Okay, so now what are we reading? 2.8 amps. So that's kind of funny. The amps actually dropped slightly. But it could be because of the sun and cloud coverage. Because we do have some cloud coverage now, and it was in an open spot earlier. So let's see what this spikes up to whenever the sun is able to broadcast all of its energy on it. Again, if you look at the actual current draw from the inverter, it's pulling 0.6 amps, or a little more than half an amp, but we're getting 2.6 amps being fed into the system right now. Okay, so this is actually pretty peculiar because I waited for the sun to get into an opening, and it's actually still registering slightly lower amperage, 2.4 amps versus what, the 3.6 amps that I was getting from the panels earlier before I cleaned the panels. So not exactly sure what's going on there. Maybe when I wiped them down with the rag, a little bit of that hazy residue might have been left over, but I can't imagine that that would have been worse than all the dust that was covering them, because you can tell they were pretty dang dirty. So not 100% sure why it's not pulling the amperage it was before I cleaned them. I don't know. Okay, so the sky is cleared up, and with clean panels, 3.2 amps. Still kind of confusing. Not sure why we're not at the 3.6 we were at while the panels were dirty. If there's somebody who's a more proficient solar expert than I am, please let me know why cleaning off dirty panels equates to slightly lower amperage. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, it was interesting to get up there, clean the panels off. I don't do it very often, but I feel it's like an important thing to do, but then coming back and comparing the numbers, I almost wish I didn't. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.